Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Yeah. I feel like I've been doing a little dance after every single intro that I've done for the last few videos. Anyway, hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Danny if you're new here, and on here we kind of talk about everything that's beauty, lifestyle, a little bit of fashion related as well. So today's video, we are going to be reviewing the most expensive foundation in the world. That's right guys, I have got my hands on the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation SPF 50. Yeah, bit of a tongue twister, but I have it in my hands and I'm so excited to try this. I haven't even swatched it, I haven't even opened the boxes, and I have two different shades in case I didn't know what shade that was, you know. I don't know. Anyway, like most of my reviews, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more about the product. Then we are going to do some swatches of the two shades I have. And then afterwards, I'm actually going to apply it, look closely, show you guys what I really think about it, give it a pro, give it a con, and then give it my final thoughts as well. So if you wanna find out more about this foundation, is it really worth it? Is it worth $150? Then keep on watching. Okay, so there's a few things that I really want to talk about this foundation. So first of all, it is the price point. It is retailed for $150 and it is around about, I think it's £112 if you're also from the UK. So price point wise, it's definitely up there. And what that means for me is that my expectations are also kind of up there. Now, I think we all know that Tom Ford is a luxury brand. So it is, you know, I mean, you wouldn't see them releasing a super like cheap product. But I do feel like their packaging is just insane and the formulations are usually very good. And I used to use Tom Ford in my kit when I was a makeup artist. So who's ready? Who's ready to see? Oh. Okay, so obviously it comes in this beautiful Tom Ford box, which we can see right here. It's absolutely beautiful. And then inside, let me just show you what it looks like. Oh my God. Guys, it is stunning. Look at this. Look at this component. Ooh. So, first impressions. This is such a vibe. Come on. Like literally, I love the packaging. So it's glass. It's completely glass. It has two see-through panels on front and back, and then it has the black panels on the other sides. So let me tell you a little bit more about this product. I did look online, I looked at their website, and I have some notes that I wrote right in front of me. Very messy notes, by the way, very messy notes. Okay, so this foundation basically comes in 40 different shades, which I think is a really good spectrum. It says to apply on clean or primed skin. I'm gonna be applying it onto primed skin. I only have my brows, moisturizer, and a little bit of lip balm on at the moment. So I'm gonna prime for you guys, and then I'm gonna apply this. It does recommend that you use a brush with this. I didn't get the brush, but I will use one of my favorite foundation brushes, which is this one from Smashbox. If you haven't used this, you guys are missing out. This brush is insane. I think this is by far my favorite ever foundation brush, and it is the Blurring Foundation Brush by Smashbox. That's it. There's no number, there's not anything else. So you need to get that. You need to definitely get that. Okay, it also says it is a medium to full coverage, which is amazing. Usually I do love a full coverage. Recently I have actually been playing a lot more with sheer coverage foundations for some reason, but I do love a full coverage, so that's amazing. And one word that I keep on seeing all over is radiant. Radiant, so soft radiance in the actual title of the product as well. So I'm thinking that it's going to be, in my head, I'm imagining, you know, a little bit of luminosity, a little bit more of a dewy effect, satin to dewy maybe in texture. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. And it also contains SPF 50, which I'm really surprised at. Like, that's something that really draws me into this foundation personally, because usually the foundations will have SPF 15, SPF 35, but you never really see an SPF 50 in a foundation, because usually that makes the consistency of the foundation thicker. So let's see if it's thicker. I'm really happy that it's SPF 50, because that's what I usually use on myself, and that means that I don't need to use my SPF 50, which is this one by Estee Lauder. So I can kind of skip that step out, which is amazing. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. There's loads more on the website if you want to have a read, and it's 30 mils. It is up there with the price point, I'm not gonna lie, it is up there. Okay, so first impressions, like I said, packaging wise, for me, this is like golds. If I was a product, I wish I would look like this. Like, this is insane. I got 2 different colors. I got 5.5 bisque, and I also got 6.5 sable. So I will be honest at this moment in time and say that I found it a little bit hard to see what shade I would be on their website. I also looked on their Instagram just to see if they had, you know, when you see those images and like there's loads of swatches, I don't think they had all 40 shades swatched. So I was just kind of trying to guess what shade I might be. So hopefully I'm one of these. I'm like praying that I will be. And yeah, let's go ahead and swatch them. So it literally is a pull up lid, and it is a pump, which I'm a huge fan of. I hate it when there's no pump, but it just gets really messy. Like, I just like a pump. It's just super easy. So this is going to be 5.5 bisque. Ooh, okay. So let me just show you what that kind of looked like coming out. Very liquidy. For an SPF 50, I'm kind of shook. And then next to it, I'm gonna go with Sable 6.5, just to give it a good old shake as well. So let's go ahead. You can see that I haven't used this before. Oh girl, yes. I think I did really good with my color selection. You can kind of see here. Let me just kind of blend that in a bit. Guys, I think I did really good with this picking of shades. Let me try and get a wet wipe my fingers. Okay, so these are the 2 shades on my hand. Obviously, sometimes the back of your hand, just remember, might be paler or more tanned than your face. But overall, right now, I feel like I'm quite even. I would say I'm quite even. So really love the 2 choices I picked. Oh no, they're so good, I don't know. This one I feel like blends in a little bit better, but this one is also quite nice. Maybe I might take some and just put it on my skin a little bit. So this is the 5.5 bisque. I'm really excited about trying this on the face. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this could be my next favorite foundation. I'm hoping. They're both really good swatches, guys. Really good swatches. Here we have the 5.5. Here we have the 6.5. Let me have a little bit of a closer look on camera and also with my mirror, and I'll be right back. Right, so I had a closer look in the mirror, and I'm gonna go with 5.5 bisque. I feel like both shades are really well suited to my skin tone. Like, I could use either or, like if I'm a little bit paler or a little bit darker, which is just amazing because that means that I can actually use both foundations depending on what my skin looks like. I did just wipe that off, so I'm just gonna reapply my moisturizer. I'm using the Laura Mercier Flawless Skin. I love this just because I feel like it makes the texture of my skin really nice, like super just smooth, and I have got quite big pores, so anything that's gonna smooth my pores, I'm like super happy. Okay, so next up I'm gonna go ahead with my primer, and it's really important to always prime your face. Personally for me, I feel like if I don't use primer, just, I don't know, it depends on the foundation really, but I love to prime. Okay, so for primer today, I'm gonna go ahead with, I feel like you guys already know how much I love this product. Look at this. It's on its last legs, guys. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter, just because I feel like whenever I apply this, my makeup lasts all day. Not that I'm going anywhere, but this is what I would normally do. So I'm not gonna try a new primer or anything hasty or crazy, just because I really want to see how the foundation would sit on my standard routine. Now, a lot of you are asking why I never apply things on my forehead. I do, guys. I just do this. But usually I just like cut that bit out because I don't know why. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go with 5.5 bisque. So excited. Like they said apply with a brush. So I'm gonna use my Smashbox brush. One pump first on the back of my hand. This is what I would do, and then I would just pat and then just buff it. Just apply it like to the cheeks first, and then I normally buff it in. And you can see that does look a little bit lighter now that I've gone with more product, but I trust that it will kind of like blend in. I don't know what it is, guys, but I love a foundation. I feel like I'm forever looking for the ultimate foundation, and I do have like some favorites out there. Okay, so first impressions, I feel like it really matched really well when it was a swatch, but now I'm a little bit like maybe I should go in with 6.5. I definitely feel like that one pump didn't go as far as I wished it would, but overall the skin looks nice. It looks nice for now. So let's go in with 6.5. This is going to be our second pump. Now the reason why I'm counting the pumps is because we are talking about more high-end luxury foundation, guys. So you might want to get the most for the investment. Do you know what I mean? Like how many pumps are you going to be using from a $150 foundation? You know, if you need 10 pumps for one look, that is going to be finished quite fast. I definitely prefer this color, 6.5. Let's stick with this. This is the second pump. I'm not sure if this is the right brush to be using with this. I'm really not sure. I feel like if anything, you know when makeup goes on and then you feel like it's kind of pulling off a little bit, you know? And I just don't expect that from this. But again, in the comments, please let me know what you think. Sometimes it's quite hard with the lights and stuff. And right now I am a little bit more brown and darker because I just came back from holiday. So let's just see. Definitely love 6.5. I feel like that's me when I'm tanned. And then in the winter, I'm gonna be at 5.5. So this is great. Okay, so I'm just looking really closely with the mirror as well. And I have to say, the more I buff it in, the more I like it. The more it kind of blends into the skin. It has, in my opinion, quite a skin-like texture. I'm not sure if you guys can kind of see. Is this medium to full coverage? I'm not sure. So far, I would say the look that I'm getting is medium to light, but I can maybe build it up a little bit more. I might even go in with one more pump, just to kind of push the product so that you guys can see with me, like how far we can take the coverage. I do like it. I feel like my skin does look good. The radiant effect is there. I can see that there's a nice amount of radiance. The skin still has light reflection, which is amazing. So let's go ahead with one more pump of 6.5 Sable. So far, this is the third pump, guys. And this is just to take it to the next level. I would even say like right now, this coverage is actually super cute. It's like a more of a medium to sheer coverage for me. So we're gonna go in. Oh, the color is beautiful. The color is really nice. Okay, so literally just applying that all over. And don't forget, we still need to conceal and contour and do all that jazz. Okay, so let me just buff this in and I'll come right back. And in case anyone's wondering, I'm doing my forehead. I'm literally doing my forehead, okay? It's happening, guys, it's happening. All right, so I am back now. I've literally just spent just a couple of minutes just buffing it in and just looking at it really nice and slow. I definitely love this foundation after like a few seconds, maybe like 30 seconds, when it just kind of settles into the skin. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? This is a close-up look of how the skin is looking right now, just so you guys can see. Okay, so some of the things that I look for in a foundation is coverage, is texture, does it blend in well, how does it sit in pores and stuff like that. So overall, I would say love the color, love the luminosity. I definitely see the radiance. Can you see the radiance? Ooh, okay, yeah, radiance, yes. Yeah, the only thing I would slightly worry about is that I'm more combination to, like, I'm just combination, sometimes to oily. I would say right now, just combination, but if you are a drier skin, I just want to find out if it settles in those drier areas of the skin. So that's something that I would be very aware of if maybe you are dehydrated or dry. For me, I'm not that worried about it because I would still powder. And the texture of it, I do like. It's very skin-like. It's okay, like it's good. Like it's definitely wearable. And I would also say that 3 pumps for me is like what I would go for. Like I don't feel like I need any more coverage. I really love 3 pumps, but you could also just go ahead with 2 if you wanted. Okay, so that is application. Let me go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup. I am going to apply some concealer, some powder, a bit of bronzer, and just what I would normally do. I'm not going to use anything crazy or anything too new, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. I was actually having some fun playing with makeup and decided to just keep on going. I don't know, I was like, nah, let me just do something natural. And I haven't played with makeup in such a while whilst I've been away, so I was just like, oh, what's this, what's this, what's this? So there's a bit of mess in front of me, but this is the finished look. And yeah, like, I just want to say, like, I kind of used a lot of products that I'm used to using, and I just want to see how everything would sit on top of this very expensive foundation. Oh, it's heavy. Right, so now that we have everything on, I literally was just having a really good close-up look, seeing how everything is sitting, seeing how the foundation is settling. Like, again, I'm just gonna go nice and close to the camera so that you guys can see exactly what it looks like. I do feel like sometimes once you've put everything else on, it's kind of hard to see what the foundation would have looked like underneath everything, because there's like layers to everything. But who's ready for the verdict? Okay, so I do believe this is the most expensive foundation I have ever put on my face. It is very, very high on the price point. So what do we think? Let's give it a pro, let's give it a con, and then an overall roundup of what we really think about this product. Is it worth the price? Okay guys, so looking at my skin, thinking about everything all at once, my con for this foundation is going to be the price tag. I honestly cannot believe that this foundation is £112 / $150. I am kind of shook that the price point is so high, but I feel like the reason for this is you're gonna get a really good formulation of product. There is the brand notoriety. Tom Ford is just luxe, it's up there. And secondly, I have to say that the packaging and the component is probably taking the price point to the next level, because it is glass, it is so beautiful, and it's just up there. If I was gonna give this foundation a pro, what I really like about it is the fact that it does just blend into the skin. It has a skin-like texture, and it really does what it kind of promotes, which is radiance. I feel like my skin does look radiant. I did add some highlight, but even without the highlighter, I feel like it looks very healthy. And I think on maybe drier skin types, you could maybe even not powder your skin if you wanted that dewy, fresh look. Overall, I'm a makeup artist at heart, so if I'm gonna give this product a thumbs up or thumbs down, it's gonna be a thumbs up. Thumbs up for me, just because I feel like the formulation is what's really important to me. I do love the packaging, I love all that razzmatazz, but it's the formulation and the actual product. So did it sit well with my skin? Do I think it looks good? Yeah, it does look good. Do I think that I can achieve this result only with this product and no other foundation even comes close? No. I definitely feel like there is something out there for everyone, whether you want to go like mid-range or even if you want to go like drugstore, there is something for everyone. And there are some amazing foundation formulations out there right now. Can I add one more pro to this foundation? Is that allowed? I'm not sure. I was going to do one each, but basically I just want to point out this has SPF 50. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And I just want to add that as another pro for me, because I'm shook. I'm actually shook at the fact that this foundation is SPF 50, yet it's lightweight and has medium coverage. Like, that's pretty amazing. So from that standpoint, really impressed. Okay, so I feel like that kind of sums up the review for the most expensive foundation in the world. So please let me know what you guys think. I want you to tell me if you think this is worth $150. Does my skin look expensive? Does it look expensive to you? Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm also going to see how this gets on during the day and maybe tune in with you guys over on my Instagram story just to let you know how it's kind of settling in. And until next time, I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube family. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, click that subscribe button and also the little bell so you get a notification every single time I post a brand new video, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Bye.